Welcome back to our podcast. Today, we have a shocking revelation about something we all love: Oreo cookies. Did you know that the ingredients used in Oreos sold in India are of significantly lower quality than those in the US? This is a major concern for our health.
Absolutely. It's alarming. The investigation found that the Indian version of Oreos contains ingredients that are linked to various health issues, while the US version uses relatively better ingredients. Let's dive into the details.
Right? So, first off, let's talk about high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. This ingredient is notorious for its negative impact on health. Can you explain why it's so concerning?
HFCS is linked to obesity and metabolic syndrome due to its high caloric content. It can lead to increased appetite and excessive sugar consumption, which is a huge issue, especially in a country like India where diabetes rates are skyrocketing.
That's really worrying. And it's surprising that this ingredient is so prevalent in processed foods. What about the second ingredient, enriched flour?
Enriched flour does provide some nutrients, but it's still a refined carbohydrate. Overconsumption can spike blood sugar levels, leading to long-term health issues like obesity and diabetes. This is particularly concerning for Indian consumers who already face these challenges.
Exactly. And the third ingredient is soy lecithin. I know it's generally recognized as safe, but there are still concerns, right?
Yes, soy lecithin can cause allergies for some people. And there's also the issue of genetically modified soybeans. Many consumers are unaware of what they're eating, which is a significant problem.
So, we have HFCS, enriched flour, and soy lecithin, all of which raise serious health concerns. Not to mention that these ingredients are banned or restricted in several countries.
That's right. Countries in Europe, for instance, have stricter regulations regarding food additives. It's frustrating to see Indian consumers exposed to such lower standards.
Speaking of alternatives, I've heard about chana jor garam. It sounds like a much better option. What makes it a healthier choice?
Chana jor garam is high in protein and fiber, which aids digestion and keeps you feeling full longer. Unlike Oreos, it contains no refined sugars or artificial ingredients. Plus, it's much cheaper.
You're right. I checked, and a pack of chana jor garam costs around 20 to 30 rupees, while a pack of Oreos is about 150 to 200 rupees. That's a huge price difference for a healthier snack.
Exactly. Consumers should be aware that they have better, more affordable options. It's all about making informed choices.
Alright, folks, that wraps up our discussion for today. But stay tuned for part 2, where we'll reveal how our AI agents conducted this detailed analysis. You won't want to miss it.
Thanks for listening. Let's work together to raise awareness about food safety and make healthier choices.
Now let us pull back the curtain and show you exactly how our AI agents arrived at these conclusions. This is the behind-the-scenes part that makes everything transparent. Welcome back to our podcast. If you're tuning in now, you might want to check out part 1, where we discuss the findings of our food safety investigation on Oreo Chocolate Sandwich Cookies. Now, let's pull back the curtain and dive into the methodology behind how our AI agents conducted this investigation.
Absolutely. It's fascinating to see how AI can assist in analyzing food safety. We utilized an ingredient validator agent that cross-validates each ingredient against a vast database to ensure accuracy. This agent assigns a confidence score to every ingredient based on multiple data sources, which helps us determine how reliable that information is.
That's interesting. So, what happens to ingredients that don't meet a certain threshold?
Great question. The validator agent checks 11 ingredients in total, and if it finds any discrepancies or insufficient data, those ingredients can get dropped from the analysis. For instance, in the case of our Oreo investigation, we dropped 2 ingredients due to low confidence scores.
Could you give me a specific example of how this works?
Certainly. Take high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. The agent found that it had a high confidence score because it matched multiple trusted sources. The agent categorized it as a sweetener, and we have a reliable understanding of its implications for food safety.
That's clever. So, the AI is not just searching for ingredients but validating them against trusted sources?
Exactly. The system is designed to ensure that what we present is backed by credible data. Now, shifting gears, we also used an alternatives agent that identifies healthier substitutes based on criteria like health benefits, cost, and availability.
How does this alternatives agent work? Is it similar to the validator agent?
Yes, in a way. The alternatives agent searches for traditional Indian alternatives and evaluates them against the same criteria we set. For instance, in our investigation, it selected Chana Jor Garam as a recommended alternative for the Oreo cookies.
Interesting choice. So, you're not just looking for something that tastes good, but also something that's healthier and accessible?
Correct. It's about enhancing food choices while considering health and practicality. But this brings us to an important question: can we trust AI for this kind of analysis?
That's a big question. How do we ensure the data quality and reliability?
AI isn't perfect, and that's why we place a strong emphasis on verification. We cross-reference data from multiple reputable sources and rely on confidence scoring as a way to measure reliability. If an ingredient doesn't meet our standards, we don't include it.
So, what does the full pipeline look like? How do you get from raw data to a polished YouTube video?
The entire process involves 10 automated steps. It starts with gathering raw data, runs through validation and scoring, and then we generate visual content to share our findings. Each step is designed to ensure precision and clarity.
That's impressive. And what technology are you using to make all of this happen?
We leverage a robust tech stack, including OpenAI for natural language processing, Edge TTS for text-to-speech, FFmpeg for video processing, and Playwright for automating web interactions. Each part plays a critical role in streamlining our workflow.
Wow, that's a sophisticated setup. And I assume you're also committed to transparency?
Absolutely. We believe in open data, and that's why we make all our JSO files available on Google Drive for anyone to review and verify our findings. Transparency fosters trust.
I love that. It's not just about presenting data but also allowing others to check it. What's your final takeaway for our listeners?
This process is about transparency, not fear-mongering. We want to empower consumers with reliable information, and AI is a tool that can help us achieve that, provided it's used responsibly.
Thank you for breaking this down for us. It's been enlightening to see how the sausage gets made.
Thank you for having me. I hope this gives everyone a better understanding of how we apply AI in food safety investigations.